Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to test out the new kvdbeauty Good Apple Foundation. And this is a foundation balm. And I'm excited. I got the shade Light 006. Hopefully it's the right shade for me. And I'm going to do half of my face with a sponge and half of my face with a brush and see how it applies, and then whichever one I like better I'll build up on the other side. And yeah, this is the packaging. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's just a clear, compact, no mirror. And yeah, let's get started. I am going to start out with some primer just because I would use primer in a normal foundation. And I'm going to start out by doing a primer water facial oil mist. And this is the e.l.f. I'm almost out of this. This is the e.l.f. facial oil mist. And I'm just going to spray that on my face. I do this before every foundation. And then for primer, I'm going to use the Tok'S Silk Canvas because it's my favorite. And I'm using a dense foundation brush. This is just from Amazon. It's by the brand Fayon. And I'm going to start on this side. And I just did one swipe. And I'm putting it over my eye too, just because that's what I tend to do with foundation. We'll see how it wears next to the eye. So far it's looking a little dry. It doesn't feel like anything yet. I do have a blemish right here, and it's only slightly covering it. So let me dig in one more time and get some more and build up. The shade looks good. It looks pretty though. Okay, this is one side with foundation, one side without. I definitely got some blemishes and stuff that it has covered over here. In person, it looks a little bit textured right here around my nose. Wonder if I could zoom in and show you guys that. I don't know if you can see that texture around my nose. I better not disrupt it too much. I don't know if this is too close, but I thought I'd show you guys that. So we'll see how that looks. And yeah, now let's see how it looks with a sponge on the other side. I am going to wet my sponge a little bit with the e.l.f. primer water I used, because my sponge is completely dry. Let's see if we get as much texture on the sponge side. So I'm just going in and I'm going to take one dip, one swipe. Got this much on my sponge. Let's get started. off the bat, not as much coverage on the sponge side. Definitely getting fuller coverage on the brush, but that's to be expected. As far as texture goes, the texture looks about the same on the sponge. Let me press the sponge on this side where the texture is. That got it to go down some. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. I'm going to take another dip. Oh, I got way too much. You gotta watch out. It really is like a balm. Let's see if we can build it up on this sponge side. Make it match the other side. I'm gonna put it on my nose. So far, I think I like using a brush better for the coverage and then smoothing back over it with a sponge. So that's what I'm going to do for my forehead. I'm going to use a brush and then I'm going to smooth over it with the sponge. But as you can see, I built up coverage. And let's go into the forehead. I need a new mirror. This mirror is kind of dirty, so let me find a mirror that looks better. On my forehead without the sponge, it looks dry. It looks like it's emphasizing some lines. I don't know if you can see, there's a line right there. I don't usually have lines. I'm only 27. So let's try the sponge. Let's hope this sponge can get the settling and the dryness look out of here. So far, what I'm taking away from it is full coverage. It is matte, if you like that. It is, but it's drying. So, we're gonna see how it settles into my lines over the night. I started this late. It's already 6:30, so I'll probably just wear it for a few hours. I know, I'm sorry I started this video so late. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back. This is my face in natural lighting before I do the rest of my makeup. Here's the forehead. Here's the area I'm kind of concerned about. As you can see, the line and the dryness of the forehead is kind of emphasized. Sorry, I know my eyebrows are wild. Don't pay attention to that. But as far as everything else goes, it does look a little drying compared to what I'm used to, but I'm used to using, let me fix this. I'm used to using a dewy foundation. So I like it. I don't love it. That's what I'm feeling. It does look more smoothing around this area, but I just don't like the way my forehead looks. I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup though, and we'll see how it wears. So I am back. This is what my makeup looks like. I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Amber. I'm wearing the Balm Take Home the Bronze on top of that. Burt's Bees Blush and Shine Pink. Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit in the shade Eclipse, the pink. And Smashbox liquid lipstick in Fair Game. And I've also got on my eyes just one color shadow, and it's the shade Solstice by Urban Decay. It's really pretty. It's like a duochrome. I don't know if you can see that. I'm actually liking the foundation a little bit better now that I've got everything on. I did spray some of this coconut primer water by Wet n Wild on my face, and I think that helps some of the dryness on my forehead. Next time, as far as primer choices goes with this foundation, I would say definitely use a hydrating primer or start out with super moisturized skin. I don't know if this will be good for dry skin. I've got normal skin, but it might cling to some dry patches or something. I don't know. But I would say if you're interested, go for it. It just says that it's infused with apple extract to help nourish skin, which is kind of weird to me, because if it's nourishing your skin, you would think it would add some like hydration and suppleness and stuff like that. And it looks very matte on the skin. I don't know, maybe that's just me misinterpreting it. But yeah, so this is what I've got so far. I will try to check back in later tonight and show you how it looks. Hey guys, I'm gonna do the check-in now. It is about to be midnight, and as you can see, I've got some creasing underneath my eyes and some transfer of mascara. That doesn't usually happen. Thought that was weird. It's looking kind of makeup-y. Creasing on my forehead. You're starting to see blemishes. So it's kind of rubbed off, and I haven't done anything all day. I've literally just been sitting in my house. So, it's good for a few hours, but I don't necessarily like it for long wear. I definitely want to try it with a more hydrating primer. I'll try that. I'll let you know. It's not horrible, but I don't know. It just creases a lot. So, But, yeah, that's my takeaway from it. I'm really tired, so that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed.